This conference will now be recorded.
This is the open meeting of the Town of Auburn Board of Health, operated as a hybrid format under Chapter 107 of the Acts of 2022. Public can join the meeting remotely by telephone, area code 224-501-3412 and access code 236-529-341. Or the public can join via computer at the link provided on the Auburn Guide. All supporting materials have been provided to members of this body are available to the town's website. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda. As a preliminary matter, my name is Eric Otteson, Chairman of the Board of Health. Let me confirm that all members and persons anticipate on the agenda or participating remotely are able and can hear me. I don't believe we have anyone remotely. I don't see anyone logged on. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Carolyn Griffin.
Aye.
And then town officials, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Darlene Coyle.
Here.
Amy Conjoyce.
Here.
Paula Conway.
Here.
Sorry. Please note that each vote will be taken by roll call vote, and this meeting is being recorded by Auburn Cable Television. And move on to the agenda. So I have. So we got a motion to open the meeting.
I'd like to make a motion to open the meeting for today, June 15th, 2023.
And I will second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
And Eric Otteson, aye. I'm not going to review or approve any minutes.
We're gonna hold up
Past
those.
that. Agenda items at 6 o'clock p.m. We have a rabies vaccination exemption request. Ms. Conjoyce.
Thank you. So included in your packet is a rabies exemption request from Dr. Kathleen Knapp from a local veterinary clinic. The letter is on the reverse side of the email that you have in front of you. So the request is for Harley, a 16 turning 17-year-old Peekapoo owned at 24 Loring Street by Donna Zanaskis. Harley is currently a geriatric patient at the Ripperland Animal Hospital. Unfortunately, he's suffering from renal disease along with a recent cancer diagnosis. He's on a hospice care plan currently, and the veterinary team is advising against any vaccinations right now due to his health status. Essentially, he's they have a short hospice plan for him. So.
Any questions, concerns? No, I would make a motion. I would entertain a motion to approve the exemption.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the exemption for Harley and Thomas Rodriguez.
And I second that motion. All those in favor? Carol Griffin.
Aye.
And Eric Otteson, aye. Exemption is approved. Please tell them that accept our proposals. Office updates. Town of Auburn Independence Community Event 629 with a rain date of 6:30. Just
Sounds good.
good, yeah. Thursday, June 29th, with a rain date of June 30th, 5 to 9:30. Food vendors, kids games, rock and roll racing, and train rides. This is up at the Pappas Performance Pavilion. And 6:45 is the grand entrance. The Vietnam veterans, 6:55 opening remarks, 7 p.m. begins the Outriggers concert, followed by fireworks at 9:30. I know this is always a well-attended event by the town, so yeah, I would encourage everyone to attend if they are able. Service dogs are allowed, no pets are allowed. And then parking maps and all of the details can be found on the Auburn Guide. Next, we have the Farmers Market. That being every Thursday from 4 to 7 up at the Dr. Arthur and Martha Pappas Recreational Complex. That is June 8th all the way to the 31st. That is, we have dates here with these are the events that we have there, correct?
Yeah, so we have the farmer's market that starts early, 4 o'clock, and then the bands kick in, I think, around 6:30. It's awesome. It's like the whole summer,
Yeah.
so it's really nice.
Excellent. And I'm assuming they can find this on the Auburn Guide as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Nice, and household hazardous waste disposal. This would be, residents can visit the NEDT to drop off certain hazardous waste materials for safe and proper disposal. Each household will receive $50 off the cost of disposal once per year. Please contact the board at our number 508-832-7703 with any questions. Do you want to explain more on this? That there's a list of what's not accepted and what is accepted. And it looks like there's also discounts for senior and military as well.
Yes, thank you. So we started this kind of like as a pilot program last year. We've actually had it in place really 1 year. And so last year we looked at using some grant money that we had that came from DEP and allowing an option for residents to be able to get rid of hazardous waste year-round instead of waiting every 2 years for our hazardous waste day. So once per year, Auburn residents can go to NEDT. It is in Sutton, but it's about 15-20 minutes away. It's literally right off the highway, very easy to get to. And residents going there will get basically $50 off whatever they bring in. So they'll get the first 50 free. So that's once per year. This flyer we have on the website, and we have we've had I'm going to say approximately 20 people or so used it in the past year. So we're trying to get just reminders out there to let people know, and especially like this time of year, people are cleaning or getting cellars and garages cleaned out. So just a reminder that we started the program last year. It's going well. We want people to use it, and it keeps it out of the groundwater.
Anything for mattresses yet? I know you can't have them,
Yeah.
like what exactly?
So for mattresses, mattresses is one of the waistband items that they added in November, this past November. So waistband items that were added to solid waste laws were mattresses and textiles. So since that time, we have worked with our hauler to make sure that they continue to accept mattresses. The price for mattress disposal has gone up, which is why we've tried to come up with some ways to make it easier for people to get rid of them. If you recall, this past May, when we had townwide cleanup day, we actually offered mattresses for free. So that was something like just for Auburn residents, approximate value I think was it's anywhere from like $80 to $100 to get rid of a mattress. So felt like that was a good thing to try to help residents, and that's kind of what our goal is, to try to use our grant money to help people with that. So we'll continue to kind of look for days like that where we can try to make it easier for people, but it is it's a difficult item to get rid of. Also for the textiles, remember the donation boxes that we started years ago, so that regulation is actually, we're in a good swing of enforcement on that, but we actually now have like good control, good relationships with the people that have those donation bins, and we don't see the illegal dumping anymore that we had the problems, you guys remember, that we dealt with. So we're in a good spot, and we actually promote the bins because we want people to put textiles in those bins rather than throw them in the trash. So keep them out of the trash, but we're hoping to just continue in that fashion. So those are the two new waistbands that we're trying to target.
Excellent. And last is tick awareness and education by the Central Mass Mosquito Control Project.
Yeah, so we have the Central Mass Mosquito Control Project. We're fortunate in this town to have that. They are in town typically every Tuesday to address residents' concerns or requests for spraying. That's something they offer pretty much this time of year, and it goes right through to the first hard frost in, like, say, October or so. So they have that program for mosquitoes. If somebody's having an event or like a party in their yard, they can call mosquito control and set that up. So they have a really good service there. And then this is just also awareness for ticks. We've gotten some calls and some concerns about the ticks being really bad this year. So if you're spending any time outside, I know myself and you know, people that I've been outside with, covered with ticks. Actually found a tick this morning on a jacket I had on yesterday. So people, you gotta check yourself. Very, very important. They carry diseases like West Nile and Lyme, and can be devastating to people that are compromised. So I just wanted to, again, just get some awareness out there. We'll have this flyer on the website, but just, again, to mention it, to be aware.
Excellent. We can review any communicable diseases that we have.
Yes. And I know I give you that report monthly. The nurse is addressing several of those concerns.
Oh, bottom two, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, anything new? No new business, that's nice. Take a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn today's meeting of June 15th, 2023.
I second that. All those in favor, Carolyn Griffin.
Aye.
And Elder Coniston, aye. Meeting is adjourned.